Vertigo is all that separates one from that line.
Yeah, so Fnatic are looking for a very good CT side because even though they win a lot, T side is where they struggle for sure. Monte, pretty good T side, just over 50%, and CT side, just over 60, and that's with tons of maps played. So it should be very accurate to what we find today.
As one of the last 3 teams from Challengers, whereas in Challengers they were the #1 seed. So the event no longer playing to their strengths, but BOROS has a strong arm and knocks down 2 with the pistol. Monte just keep it simple. Flash out from bottom B. It's a fast flank though from Nikidaz. He does get away, despite the bit of a chase that Monte offers. Unicorn odds having this one as Monte favorites, even after Fnatic pick up pistol.
Why is this round scary? That was 2 players dying just so quickly. Okay, Nikidaz smartly gets up the ladder. They scared him back with his MP9. And a reset of the situation. Nikidaz goes exploring once again. I think it's good that he keeps his foot slightly on the gas pedal here. Oh, won't know exactly if it's A or B for a second, but now he'll get spotted again. But no kill!
Bunch of damage.
He gets erased.
BOROS and Demka low, but still just sitting in their spawn.
BOROS has killed every single player so far. And he did that with just a P250.
That's why he is one of the highest rated players coming out of Challengers. Even despite the promise that we saw from his teammates, BOROS simply a step above. They group back up, put BOROS at the front of it. And this is that classic BOROS entry. Sometimes you can see Waro just up.
Full AKs on board, and the upgrades come in for Fnatic. The chance really for Monte just instantly get a save out of Fnatic early. See if Demka gets found behind the smoke.
This is what I was talking about. BOROS being just 3 feet ahead of that AWP. They're going to walk it out middle while ramp does fall to Fnatic. Good little window of opportunity here for the mid play. You see the CT scramble back and Mezzi's position.
Their aggressive lurk style, and that's BOROS. On middle, Barrage, on middle here, on Vertigo. Makes their defaults very strong. And there's BOROS with just about any gun getting a kill.
P250, Mac 10, bare hands. Doesn't really matter.
He's choking me, what the hell?
But they do scamper away from the bottom of ramp. Crims wants to fight. Off to a 4-1 start. Wasting no time is Fnatic, however, moving that bomb back towards the base of B. There's nobody there for Fnatic.
And looking at how poor Fnatic is, that's BOROS' 3K with the P250 right there. That's the reason. That's why Mezzi's on this Deagle.
It's a smoke ahead of their entry. But crossing over, plus a gap.
Bad smoke, yeah.
Mezzi almost caught out by it. He'll be low because of it. Is the flank coming, though? It's been flirting with the idea. Fasher still just a couple steps back, holds off. Smoke's gonna fade. Another one comes down in front of it. So again, it's awkward for Monte, but I feel like sometimes Monte just have no fear. And at least they still have time. They know they can wait this out.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, throw another smoke? No, Fnatic are out of utility. And also by employing the boost, Krasnal's now through, so here it comes. A commitment into the B site with the pistols to try and stop it. Nikidaz dies. I could feel it. Again, Demka playing so much better than what his stats of the last 6 months would have you believe. His potential was on full display in the Challenger stage. Throwing himself into the mix with all the Monte stars, but there it is.
Good thing I was just about to talk about Crim's decision making and how good it was based on that last round. This is a one-off kill though, of course. A really nice deagle shot, it's gonna happen. but overall, his good positioning and awareness was the reason they won so easily on last round. This nade could have, 3 kills to it if it's placed correctly. Let's see if Nikadas can find enough opponents. He's about to probably let that go. Let's see.
Catching Nikadas out in the open.
Yeah, he was a little wide there with no smoke down on the ramp, no one-way as well for him.
Say he was at least far back, so he was the smallest target possible, but BOROS just sprays and slides those bullets over the top.
I'd be happy to be the T in that position. Ooh, SDY looking for another clip off. Moving right into mid-take protocol. His eyes on app, especially on vertigo, and taking advantage of having BOROS, but then also Woro, you know what I mean? Woro with the op on one side with a rifle support, BOROS on B. In my mind, this seems like a very obvious idea for a default because you can just give them total autonomy to pick up apart the sites however they want to. And it can be hard to maintain control of deep ramp, but you know that that's instrumental here on CT.
And yet more often than not, it feels like we always get BOROS and Woro playing tethered.
Yeah.
Side by side, so, all your eggs in one basket in that regard. But when it works, it works. Getting Woro onto a deep angle with a BOROS entry kill. That's what Monte wants. Nikadas blinded, doesn't matter, but does lose Roy, so no support, which means a quick flurry from Monte up the ramp. Op repositions, rotators come through. All is good. Nikadas AWP looking very sharp at the moment.
It made perfect sense. Like, this is a team that was relatively affordable to try to recreate. They took advantage of a very strong up-and-coming team, and they got a brand new up-and-coming leader to learn a lot of. And I think they've been benefited from that progress.
Wonder what got Fnatic having that majority member over towards A last round. Is he trying to get a read on it all? Smoke again. Timing. Timing number 2.
He's holding this.
Oh
my God, he's trying to go. Oh!
What was that? A round like no other. Very quickly behind sandbags, Roy. Long short. Lady Luck sides with Fnatic for now. By. You say they unleash Crims. Wait, he got past. They're holding top middle, and Crims has managed to slip by. Krasnal has a knife out.
But he just. Oh, that's so lucky for Crims. The run by, and he gets to switch back off his knife. Demka and BOROS both get frags.
Oh, dude, that's like a nightmare.
Oh.
I feel like Krasnal thinks that this all goes.
To get more, but I think we're looking for 10-5 CT at least. So let's see if they can stop Monte right now, make things really bad. Roy's done an overall solid job. He's actually winning a lot of these rounds, and he's still got a pretty decent score line, but there's the 1-for-1. Nice adjustment from BOROS.
Feels like Roy never died without one. Maybe once. Just so constant in that fight. Monte had been guard up the entire time. BOROS, such little health, and still he took his chance at a duel there. Krasnal's gonna dunk the nade on Nikadas, who sticks around for a moment, but there's more utility pressuring him back. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Majority of all players here towards the A site.
I feel like they're just going to use BOROS like a mercenary to take some kind of gamble because of his low HP. So comfortable to try to do it. For him to fight the op as well makes a ton of sense, but okay, complexion of an A split coming on. CTs don't have the great spots, but they have enough people here. Let's see how it works out.
Grenade. Oh, perfect. That's 2 grenades.
Man, I mean, it was a slow start for Monte, but now the game becomes very real.
Feeling like they can pressure top T-spawn. I mean, wow. BOROS.
Did he get a kill?
Yes,
what?
He did. He just pops up in a millisecond and gets it. Then Roy picks up the dead op. He finds a frag.
That was close, actually.
Crim's almost getting away with the USP robbery. You'd think Roy would just want to save this. That was the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, op looking unlikely for Fnatic, so...
Dude, 6 rounds here, Monte T-sign.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's no longer dominant for Fnatic.
I mean, there were those economic resets that kind of screwed Monte over. The one-off round wins until they got this spree of victories. We've also, I think, seen a small resurgence from BOROS since he got killed by frag grenades in back-to-back rounds and then sprayed through the smoke on that third one. There was that 3-round period of time in this first half where BOROS was just getting killed before he even saw anybody. Well, his eyes are open again. Fnatic are feeling the wrath.
This team feels like a bunch of ragers coming together to pug really hard and huge individual moments, but he really didn't make it feel like that. He made it feel like they're here for the right reasons. Being too aggressive lurk, so it's not just BOROS every time. They're kind of in an Elige mode right now, where it's just Elige, you know?
Okay.
If they had another player on this team, which they all could do it, like Kresnel and Mirage B, for example, when he pushes through apps, if they have that on every map, I think they have way better T rounds.
Okay. Valid point. Tell them. We'll see if maybe what the Monte development looks like down the road. But it's a 5v4 for Fnatic. Couple smokes within the site. That gives Benka a nice little pocket here. He doesn't have to worry about his left nor his right. Focus forward, running up the pregame, but I'll say it again. You know, fought through a hand injury at the last major cycle. Hands are important when it comes to playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah, no kidding.
And
injuries are very hard to come back from.
Right?
You can't practice that. Finger issue.
Fourth here. All right. Monte gonna try their damnedest to stop Fnatic. I mean, it could catch him off guard. And the first kill at least belongs to Waro, but a smoke spam on Krasno. What did Mezzi see? Oh! Well, he doesn't see much anymore. Waro 2K putting up a second. Same smoke, same spot. Double the impact. And almost Crims as well. A single point of health left for him.
That's that old man strength.
All right, straight up force buy on the ramp, and it feels to me like Fnatic were pretty liberal with giving away some chances. It wasn't even duels because they're behind the smoke grenades, but they put themselves in a place to die. And Monte, I do feel like I tried to highlight that with Waro 2K. He just has this intuition. And he gets a back turn to him, so the Nikadaz kill is an easy one. He's done everything so far. The only M4 to come into this round. Famas is around it. Still enough for them to work with, and if only Crims had more than a single health. Instead, we've got a Monte force buy that could have gotten sketchy. It was enough to just batter up the ramp fight. Put them in a great position to close.
Oh, man, that one kill right there. If a second one came from Roy, could have been, honestly, map defining. Still holding my breath to see, you know, where the chips may fall, because Monte have a chance to get a word in before this half really gets started, where it's not super scary, but that 12-13 territory is where it really starts to feel bad. You really start to feel deflated. You really start to feel like, well, we're just not the main character today, but that's the map a lot. Weighed a little bit more heavily because they started off like 10 maps ago, four map loss streak, so we'll look to see if there are improvements.
This one's quick. Fasher, yeah, such a rough duel. That headshot angle, M4 versus your MAC-10. I mean, Fnatic come through with the force buy, thinks they were going to get something done, and they're all essentially dead. BOROS will not waste a moment on this flank. Can just lean into a CT side, and I see this ending.
We've seen their CT
I see this ending in 30 rounds.
In 30
you know
rounds,
what I mean? I see this getting really tight.
I like that. That's what I want to see.
I'm not writing on Fnatic because a lot of their pieces look good.
Very few OTs here at the majors. I'm sure they'll fix that graphic.
You know what's crazy is Liquid could never beat Na'Vi until Ykinder showed up.
True.
And now he is their kryptonite.
True.
Ykinder Liquid beats Na'Vi. Fact.
I remember that Nitro quote that was like, we love playing against Na'Vi, and you look back on the stats and it's like, you never actually won. But then, and they had Ykinder for that game, and then they actually won. Yeah. And it was like, okay.
Oh, good boost out of Waro.
Here are the tactics.
Love that. You know, Monte with a little trick.
That's
a little trick here and there.
Yeah, but a risky move here. Krasno with a single push on the ramp. I think because they used the boost at the same time, you're not expecting a re-aggression.
Well,
ooh, but another punish.
These flashes aren't finding the eyes of Fnatic. Now Monte decide to give it up, but where are they going?
They're kind of chill because they can just play retake actually on A, leave one to spot, and they don't have any vision on B. So there's timing here for Fnatic, but they don't know that B was vacant because they haven't set up any lurks themselves. And this is where, again, on Fnatic, they kind of mirror Monte in a lot of ways, where they can get honed in on one idea, but not necessarily keep their options open enough when you see their space on the map, right? If this was heroic, Jabby would be walking through the B site as A fails, right? Instantly, you could count on that. But you didn't really see that from Monte's T side. Hoping to see that from Fnatic's. And now they're back just in time for the re-aggression on A site.
Yeah, they're so informed in Woro. That's 4. He's done everything.
And there were some antics in the first half, so I don't think the pistol meant everything. There were 2 egos back and forth. But Fnatic definitely benefited more from that start.
Ooh. Demke gets back. It's a bunch of util out already, so smoke flash for Fnatic. They can crawl up ramp. There's actually a lot of space to be given here. A tendency from Monte to play this retake yet again. But of course, we saw...
They just confirmed it was anti-eco, and feel a bit better about it.
We've seen him leave and come back just in time, and this round could be another one, but there's still movement in the opposite direction. Just a ton of utility to get the job done. That's if Demke doesn't kill them all. Ooh, careful. Peek out with the nade, almost costs him a freebie. Fire in front of it, frantic moment here.
Oh,
Roy's gonna get tucked into the corner as Fasher shuts down Krasnell, so we know there's another one.
And maybe they did end up paying for the fact that they didn't get deep ramp control, or at least a kill in the beginning so that they could pull it off. But some nice shots being hit from Fnatic there with the Tech-9's and Deagle's leg.
Yeah, they were so content to give it all over. Ooh, BOROS though. Insta headshot towards the B site, fallback from Krasnell.
Oh my god,
Messi keeps reloading.
His third eye open.
Another CT real close though. Oh, some die young, this could be a moment.
I think too much hesitation.
Messi's point blank. Down he goes with bomb now at the base of the lift and no fallback enabled. Crims is quick on it with a gap. Here comes BOROS over the top. Nikadaz doesn't get bombed down. Crims was banking on it. No cover.
It's flimsy, it's thin, but it's there.
Boost.
I'm not sure if they're worried about it. Fnatic now in full guns.
Oh, he saw it. And he tracks him as well. Nikadaz gets the leg shot in on Woro. Nades with his name on it, but he's fine. He's still fighting.
Yeah, they're trying to keep him there, and he'll stay, but they don't get that frag. Whoa, another chance.
Dangerous game.
And it sets up Woro to peek from the left side. As soon as that op takes a shot, Woro knows he's free to peek.
He's really taken over vertigo. 23 frags. Monte's CT side keeping this game real tight.
You can get Monte to run around and rotate, but you know, you have to take advantage of it. In Fnatic, sometimes it feels like their first idea is the final idea of the round. And they don't win the opening play on the A ramp. There's no aggressive push from Monte on the B steps. There's nothing exactly to take advantage of right now. Fasher just shadow boxing these angles. And they're perfectly comfortable to sit and wait. And like clockwork, they come back to A. Still a deep spot over on B. No smoke down as well.
Close though. Krasnell. They still don't know. Demke just over top of that Molotov. His double kill essentially just guarantees it already.
Yeah, no time
Even if
for a
Krasnell
plan.
wasn't there, they got it. Nobody else falls through from Fnatic.
On the T side, but the thing is, Monte made a comeback in the second half. And now they're in the lead. Now it's a half buy for Fnatic. Things were looking so rosy, and now it's getting grim. BOROS stays alive. He wins his fight over on B. And, you know, he lives and dies by the sword. We see him die in crazy ways early into rounds, but he's still going to come out ahead most of the time.
Dismantle the boost real quick, but Dem just stays around. Krasnal,
oh my.
He didn't get to use that angle last time, and now it will work out for Fnatic. They flood in, they force him back, and he doesn't get anything for it. This is going to be the second time on this T side. 2 of 4 rounds for Fnatic, assuming they close, that just a quick pistol burst into A is enough. And with how tight this game is, that could just be a nightmare for Monte. But here comes BOROS.
So they have to, honestly, I'm kind of surprised we're not seeing Monte take advantage of Kenny a little bit more versus the anti-ecos, take advantage of sandbags a little bit more towards the anti-ecos, and overall more short side stacks, because at this point we've seen them lose to the similar round twice in the same half.
Sort of like Roy was on their CT side, right? He was omnipresent when it came to just locking off something on short. We've seen this exact boost already work for Monte, but no emphasis to A here for Fnatic. Spread out for the moment. But this is new. A double up within the staircase.
And this is a big round. 13-13, they're both broke right here.
They're taking a play. BOROS and SDY waiting for the exact same peak. We've seen this setup pay off for others, but they're also concerned about the corner, and they take it away just when it would have paid off, just at that moment. Luckily for Sumdai Young, he still gets the best of Mezzi, and the smoke's there to stop it, but you could see that about to work for either team.
No, exactly, but the smoke coming down, it made Mezzi feel like he could indulge, but the entire time Monte recovered, having 2 people push down early. And since Fnatic only tested this at a minute, their options are already so limited. So much stock went into coming into this round inconspicuously, and now the boost is still present up on this side of the map. Hard to read that. They see the bomb.
Sat there the whole entire time. It still works. A chance to just jump on this bomb site, but at a double man disadvantage. It's all on the line, and Roy, a double kill to kick it off. Demka's just on the pistol. This was the liability of round 27, and down he goes to Grims. BOROS tries to slide out and looks to cut this off, and all he forces it back, but it's gonna come down to the wire. Grims crossing, dead to BOROS, who just gets in. Roy will pick it back up. No time for the plant. He needs both kills. They're right there, and he doesn't take his chance. The smoke decides that he has to fall.
You really look back on every moment. Monte were in pretty much control.
Oh, Fasher dead fast. Over towards those B stairs. Looks like BOROS just got a flash assist to peek down. Cost him a bunch of health. It's both him and Denkyu, both tagged. But they're continuing to try and take this. What a contrast to just sitting back inside of the A site. You said you wanted to see that short pressure, a bit more proactivity from Monte on A. Well, here's an example of it, but they do get flushed back.
Yeah, and it's denial of time. Right? This one way.
Crims.
You guys have to be a little bit more careful.
Oh! BOROS again.
God damn.
Literally the difference maker in these last 2 rounds. This one's not done yet, but if he doesn't peak for Nikadaz, that's 15.
Like, we can take a look at Crane right now. Full vision on the A ramp, and so everybody on B is very comfortable ready for these duels.
So comfortable indeed. Push off the back.
Fnatic went unscathed in the RMR into the Legend stage, and this might be their first loss. Oh, Waro.
Check this out.
Certainly dead.
Instant 3 kills out of Fnatic. Yeah, fight's not over till it's over, and Nikadaz put him on an AK. Just tears up this A site.
Why is he so mad?
Because people had Fnatic. Ooh, all right, who wants it? I feel like highlight real potential on so many of these players. They're going to go back to the A emphasis. A dink on Denkyu, forcing him back. It's instantly him exchanging guns. So now he has to play with the scout for the rest of this round with only 11 HP. We've also got this little pack of players over towards the B stairs, but it's basically BOROS versus the world over here, and he only has his MP9. Roy takes a ton of damage. The fight off short with just the SMG.
Oh, and the molly doesn't matter. SDY's got space to work with. And BOROS only has the MP9, but they didn't continue to test him.
Wow,
They're leaving quietly into the wrong site at the moment.
That is the fear that BOROS instills, just knowing that he's over there.
I think he might be swapping with the better gun, or if SDY is permanently coming over to help him. Here's Nikidaz's timing. What a shot.
Krasnal, no recovery other than just the single. Crim sends him down, and now the health is so low. Fnatic, I mean, this is an amazing chance to force this to OT. And the utility that they didn't have to expend in order to get those first kills, it's not like you had to flush somebody out from behind sandbags. They were gifted that kill against Krasnal. The nade, though, oh, that's important. Half of Crims goes down, and Fasher's now primed. With the MP9s in play, that could make a total difference. And the CT's already quick on the approach. It is BOROS, who is so alone at the B site, hasn't had any action until now. And he'll be on the front of it, looking to go flush out short side, seeing if he can get these Ts to take fights on site instead. BOROS getting ever closer. Now it's feeling like a 28 kills for Nikidaz. He is the reason that they get to OT. A 1v2 clutch to close as well, killing BOROS, whose MP9 looks so sharp. But enough about that. Let's lock to OT. Again, we get a quick fight towards ramp. Counter-terrorists not forcing the issue, though. Challenge on a whole other level. Missed off shot from Waro, though. BOROS with him.
Oh, that's a great nade. He knows he can actually push out with it.
Yeah,
oh,
Messi
love that play.
Pinned against the wall down there. Smoke drops at his feet.
So oppressive, right? And that smoke is just like, all right, you want to stand here? We're going to nade you, we're going to push you, and you're going to get smoked. There was no chance, even if you survived that opening push. 3v5. Monte know what the deal is. Full B control. Fnatic looking to speed up.
Feels like all they can really offer. Short player though, still, Krasnal. So, Demko's not too pressured, but eats the flashbang. Again, a little more space gain. Counter flash comes through. They don't even wait. They don't wait. The BM to Fnatic, who are just trying to inch ever closer. I'll plant my bum. Not in backing. Shut down.
Evidence for why these plays are working out so well. You know when and where. I like to vote on Blast TV. Seeing another overtime, it does feel likely. Let's see, Roy was getting his.
That he was. I'd say like the best short player in the server. What we've seen so far. BOROS is getting ready. Ooh, that flash jumped through. Good thing.
Yeah, seriously.
He was blind, Roy wasn't. Now, of course, Roy's got an inkling that something was about to happen there.
Massive nade.
40 damage. Nicely done from BOROS. Ready for it. There's the... No peek. Roy just going for the spam damage. Not far off.
BOROS is amped, man. He's ready to come forward. And so much molly is down, they would think they pushed all this pressure off. No, BOROS speeds up. Not going to see a soul.
Oh, but 3 CTs already having extended around the bottom of the crane.
This is a big flaw in the setup at the moment.
And nobody to catch him back on headshot. Nobody's looking. BOROS is already behind them. BOROS is about to shoot them in the back of the head.
They shoot a little bit. Yeah.
He's going to get ever 3 bullets to the guts of a jumping CT, and he still lived. 1 HP can make a difference. And this guy survives to tie 17 all. Ooh, everyone's going to remember that round, no matter the outcome. Roy's ready for a fight, but BOROS...
You think he's going to recede? He comes forward.
Nah, he's ready. Flash is there for it. He connects with the headshot.
He's got this terrifying presence. Look how underplayed the rest of the map is. 3 aggression.
Whoa.
That's scary.
With Waro on sandbags, he could have very well caught them on that fallback, and there is still a chance he does.
There's a huge chance to walk back into this, but right now they know it's a short re-aggression. They 100% know. Waro can see everything, and Nikidaz is not watching.
BOROS is still
there
ready.
it is. They got him.
Fasher's his second victim. Crims could be the next. And Crims tries to chase this, but BOROS doesn't miss. The headshots, one after another, just peeling the layers of Fnatic off of A. They better hope that this flank comes through. Sumdai Young doesn't manage to get Nikidaz out of the position, but BOROS puts up a 4th.
An individual who, to get to Legends, went quiet versus Pain, has just single-handedly destroyed Fnatic on the brink of getting this 18.
BOROS catches the punish, doesn't need any help whatsoever.
Get that going, but Monte will not drop this chance. A huge opportunity.